Alright, in this video, I'm going to share the top 5 skills that you need so that you can become a successful Shopify dropshipper. Now, these skills can apply to almost any business, but I will explain why they're so important for Shopify dropshipping and how each of these skills apply, and you can improve on them so that you can become a very successful dropshipper. Now, before the video starts, if you're new, go ahead and slap the subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. I want to build a community of like-minded individuals that come together as entrepreneurs so that we can all try, learn, and improve ourselves from an entrepreneurial standpoint. So go ahead, subscribe, and let's get right into the video. So the first skill that we're going to talk about is video editing. From a dropshipping perspective, one of the main focuses of your business is marketing, and some of the best ads that are displayed are typically video ads. Because of that, you have to be able to edit. Given, let's say you're on a small or tight budget, being able to pay someone to do that work may not be a feasible option. So because of that, you need to learn that skill. It is very easy if you take the time, watch some videos on whatever software that you choose. It can be Premiere, it can be Final Cut Pro, iMovie, whatever you choose. It doesn't have to be a paid software. It can be a free software. There's plenty out there, and there have been plenty of people to use those to create successful dropshipping ads. Just use one, stick to it so that you can grow those skills in that software and be able to create really good content for videos. Video ads do really well and are typically one of the main sources for virality when it comes to advertisements. They typically do better than pictures and carousels. So learn how to do video editing. It is a major skill that can help you so you don't have to outsource and pay others to create video ads. Next, we have picture editing, or in this specific instance, I would say Photoshop. Photoshop is something that you will use a ton. It may be pictures on the internet that you need for a product that you need to either blur out, put on a different background, spice it up so that it appeals to your brand, add in a logo, different settings that you can use this software for, that you will see a lot of use cases for. Like I said, using it for your website, using it for pictures that go in your video. If you choose to use like a slideshow style video, it can be a range of options, but photo editing is going to be huge for you. It can be ranging from creating your logo to different images that you may use on your website. Photo editing and video editing go together very well, and those are two important pieces of dropshipping because they really lay the foundation for what your audience will be seeing from a visual perspective. Now, the next is grammar. This is something that I don't think people talk about enough, but your grammar has to be really good when it comes to starting a business and having an e-commerce website. If you go to a business that's selling and their grammar does not fit the grammar that you're used to, it's going to look sketchy. You want to make sure that you fit the grammar and have correct communication and can communicate effectively with the audience that you are trying to connect with. If your grammar doesn't look like native English or native Spanish or whatever language it is for your target audience, it's not going to appeal to the audience that you're trying to get to purchase your product. So make sure that your grammar is good. Look at other websites, read theirs. If it looks off, it's probably because it is. The really great stores that have great grammar, you don't even realize it because you just continue reading and you flow straight through it. The ones that don't are the ones that you have to stop. You question, like, does that make sense? If you have to ask those questions, then your grammar tying into your ad copy, tying into the text that are on your website may not make sense, and they may not flow on your website or not flow on your ad copy for what you're trying to achieve. So understand and make sure that your grammar is really good for those reasons. Next is customer service. This is a skill that is extremely undervalued in the world of dropshipping. You have to contact your suppliers, you have to contact your customers, and you have to do this all of the time. If you're constantly having orders, problems are going to come up, and you need to be able to effectively communicate with your customers so that they can solve the problem, so that the issue or problem can be solved. Now, if you have an automated system or some third-party help, that will be wonderful, having a communication or customer service system set up for you. But under the circumstance that you don't, you may have to do that work, and you want to be able to communicate in a professional manner so that your customers feel like they're really getting a great experience with your brand. Also, from the supplier standpoint, they are basically your business partners. These are people that you want to work with for a long time. So being able to speak with them in a professional way, also so that they feel comfortable working with you in the future and not disrespected. when things do go wrong, because eventually something's going to happen. Being able to communicate effectively with your partner so that you can overcome these mishaps and move forward and continue working successfully. And the last skill is a soft skill, and that is adaptability. Things are going to come up and you need to be able to change and adapt to whatever's going on. Things aren't always going to flow the way that you want. And in business and in the world of entrepreneurship, you have to be able to adapt to the things that are happening. Different issues and cases are going to come up on a day-to-day basis, and you need to be able to pivot and be able to focus on certain things so that they can be done. If on Monday you have a lot of complaints from the weekend, you need to focus on solving those so that you can go on through the rest of the week. On Tuesday you have a lot of orders, so you're backed up. You need to focus on being able to fulfill orders. On Wednesday you notice that your ads manager isn't performing well, so you need to be able to switch gears, focus on how you can update, manage, and change and control your ads manager so that you can improve your ads that are maybe underperforming. Being able to adapt and entrepreneurship and just this business as a whole is something that you have to be able to do. And if you can't, your business is likely to fail because you're going to end up not prioritizing something that's important at the moment. And that's something that you just have to be able to do. So adaptability is the last skill, and it is a soft skill. So I'm going to go over the skills one more time: video editing, Photoshop, grammar, customer service, and adaptability. So those are the top 5 skills that I believe you need to be a successful dropshipper, but this also applies to a lot of other businesses depending on what and how you choose to strategize your business. So I hope you found this video useful. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.